Next on Watch the Damn Tape, we're going to get into Draymond Green's critical statements of NBA players and the All-Star game format. Plus, my thoughts on LeBron James and Anthony Edwards missing the All-Star game. What it do, folks? I'm the Beat Chef. Welcome to Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, thank you for jumping on board. I hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for continuing to push me to make content. Now let's get into the All-Star Game weekend. It was a bore fest. Not even really worth covering. I mean, shout out to Mac McClung for trying to make the dunk contest interesting and actually lighting a fire up under some of the asses of some of these sorry players who could be in the dunk contest but are sitting at home chilling. But at least he got the conversation started. We'll see. Like my uncle used to say, man, a pair of lips say anything. So I doubt very seriously guys jump in. I'd love to see 10 contestants next year that can actually just really give a good show. That's all we want, is a good show. And it'd be nice if some of the stars, the best in-game dunkers of this era, would actually get in the show and stop being entitled. But Draymond Green, during the pregame, was on fire with the takes. Basically calling out LeBron James for skipping at the last minute. Even doing the dumb rookie, the future stars going up against the old school, the way the format was. Like he said, those guys haven't deserved or earned the right to be called All-Stars, and they're playing in the All-Star game against All-Stars. Very weird. I completely agree. If you got to trick up your league ain't worth it. And that's what Draymond was basically saying. If you had a problem with what Draymond Green said, then you like to get screwed over. So the next time you go to McDonald's and you want a Big Mac and they give you a fillet of fish, take the damn fillet of fish, because that's basically how you treat your life. Just get whatever they give you. So I appreciate Draymond actually laying the hammer down. I appreciate even more because you're getting paid by a network to give your analysis, and you gave it to them real. You didn't sugarcoat anything. You didn't go with the company line and say all positive stuff, kind of like you getting unrivaled with those commentators. Draymond was unfiltered, unapologetic, and let it rip. Let them know. Basically was voicing what a lot of fans say each and every year. I mean, you can go back to when Greg Popovich was doing the game management with Tim Duncan on the road. And they go to Miami, and they only play Miami one time a year, and you wouldn't see Tim Duncan on that road trip. Draymond was channeling that type of anger. It was good to see Draymond Green's commentary last night in that game. I mean, before that game, even had Jalen Rose and Vince Carter basically towing the same line, and they weren't as strong as Jalen, but I mean as Draymond, but they were as equally effective in their critiques, especially with Vince Carter talking about the dunk contest. You know it's bad when before the All-Star game they're going through Vince Carter's best dunks, best in-game dunks. That's how bad it was that they had to make a compilation of him. But Draymond stayed on point, highly effective. He changed network television on Monday. His commentary led off ESPN. ESPN couldn't go with the sugarcoating. They couldn't lie about the All-Star weekend. They had to cover what Draymond said because it echoed with so many people. Stephen A. Smith had to get on board. Shannon Sharpe had to get on board. Shannon Sharpe had to go against LeBron. Shannon Sharpe will mildly criticize LeBron. This is about the strongest stance he's had on LeBron James since he's been since when he got the Fox. So since he's got it Fox, he's been in LeBron James' back pocket. This is the most critical he's been of LeBron James. I was kind of shocked. He did it on Nightcap, and then he continued it on First Take. But First Take had to cover what Draymond Green said. They had to. To do it any other way would have been disingenuous. Fans would have killed ESPN if they tried to make that thing sound like it was great. The only person on the panel on First Take was Kendrick Perkins, and he's just there. Kendrick Perkins is terrible. He thought the format was great. I don't know what he saw, or I don't know if he went to Pearl Vision and got his glasses. He got somebody else's prescription. I don't know what the heck was going on with Kendrick Perkins, but clearly that brother can't see, because everybody can see. That night was so bad last night. I switched to the UCLA Michigan State women's college game. It was a much better game. It was highly competitive and way better basketball than the men playing in professional. That's how bad it was last night. But that was a good game. UCLA pulled out at the end. It was a great game. Without Lauren Betts. LeBron James. How do you come to a game an hour before tip-off, and then in your introductory press conference, you just say, hey, man, I ain't playing tonight? Go through the locker room dapping up everybody like you Cool Hand Luke. And then do the team photo in your regular clothes. Didn't even put your uniform on. Take a look at the picture. That picture alone is going to be a stain on his resume. When in a couple years, when he retires, he will come out and say, "Hey, man, I used poor judgment in the All-Star game. I could have played." Anthony Edwards was injured. Anthony Edwards was injured going into the All-Star game. Should have gave up your spot. Face of the league crap that they've been talking about with Anthony Edwards. Dude don't want to be face of the league. Dude trying to make babies. Dude got babies everywhere. Anthony Edwards trying to be the face of baby making. He ain't trying to be the face of the NBA. They better go ahead and give it to Wembanyama and try to push him and let him be the face of the league, not Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards ain't ready for that shine. Clearly he's not ready for that shine. He let it be known. Take that man at his word. It came out of his mouth. He ain't ready. It ain't him. He want to play the background. That's fine. Let him play the background. Everybody can't be a leader. Clearly, LeBron ain't a leader. LeBron is leading in entitlement. And he has turned this league into an entitled league with a bunch of spoiled brats. And it's been getting worse and worse the more power they've given LeBron James. And today he's pouting about he's not appreciated. Go figure. You can't make this shit up. But those are my thoughts on the All-Star Weekend. It was a total wash. It was a total wash. They needed Caitlin Clark. They needed Caitlin Clark in every way. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about how bad Unrivaled needs Caitlin Clark. But I'd love to know your thoughts on the All-Star Game weekend, the All-Star Weekend as a whole, the celebrity game, 3-point shootout, skills challenge with the cheating, all that. Just a trash weekend, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave your comments below. Until next time, folks. Peace.